when I get up and I look in the mirror and I got a bunch of lumps on my head, I had a good day.
Despite all the major acts on the Ozzfest tours, the biggest star at every stop is inevitably the audience.
Our crowd has gotten younger and younger as each year goes by.
I like Ozzy.
And you also get a lot of girls, which is great.
I think you got a wide variety of ladies at the Ozzfest shows.
When we first started, it was only about, I would say, about 10% women. But it's been getting more and more every year. A lot of them feel obligated to paint their boobies there.
Not in North Carolina, Vinny. There wasn't a lot of females there. I think there's too many mullets.
Mullets? You say, what's a mullet? Well, this is going to get ugly because we had the guys in Incubus rooting out the mullet impaired on Ozzfest 2000.
We had a very sinister plan to go outside into the crowd and see if we can cut ourselves a mullet.
In 2000, we did a whole half-hour show called All Access Ozzfest.
So basically, the mullet is short on top, on the sides, and long and feathery in the back.
So we decided spontaneously to go out and find the mullets of Ozzfest. It was just myself and Brandon Boyd and Dirt Lance.
Oh, look at this one right here. Oh, dude, he kick our ass, dude.
I say my whole damn head right now.
They found this one guy who was wasted. They found this other guy. At first, it looked like he wasn't really into that. Would you be willing to cut your hair on MTV?
The guys in Incubus were so excited about it.
Can we hear it for Eric? Come on!
They definitely liked the piece.
Ozzy would approve.
And I guess when they got on the air, Incubus, they were just a bit underwhelmed with the fact that it was only a minute long. And so hopefully Uncensored will air the true extended form of the mullet piece.
Maybe you can find the occasional mullet at an Ozzfest show, but trying to find a Backstreet Boys fan could get you in some nasty trouble. Ian Robinson knows because he tried.
Well, this was another MTV slapdown.
A lot of us around here at MTV News, we figured that Ozzfest was by far the biggest story of the summer.
And they sent me down there.
Hey, what's up? This is Ian with MTV News. We are down here in lovely West Palm Beach, Florida.
As I was leaving, they're like, oh, one big thing.
AJ from the Backstreet Boys had just entered rehab.
I'm gonna be late tonight, so don't stay up and wait for me, okay?
Here are the dumb questions. We want to find out from like the hard drinking rockers, you know, what they think about it.
Recently, AJ from the Backstreet Boys went into rehab for alcoholism.
Which guy is AJ? Which one?
Is that the guy that always finishes the songs?
And we're obviously freaking out because we would feel that they would laugh at us.
Any reaction?
Yes, we had. Yeah.
I hadn't been on the channel that long. Nobody knew who I was. I was going down to talk to some bands that I actually really liked and respected.
Nice.
And the first words out of my mouth are going to be like, so the Backstreet Boys, one of them's a drunk.
They really wanted you to ask that question?
You're lucky you're here. Why are you asking us about boy bands?
He needs to rehabilitate himself from singing like a is what he needs to rehab.
Okay, so I'm good. I don't know what I know. I just speak on camera. I'm just a trained dog.
I almost feel bad for the guy, you know. And his hairline isn't real strong either. So.
Hey, check me out. Here, my dance is coming, you know. And then all of a sudden, you know, he's a booze hound and he's stuck in some rehab somewhere. It's like, dude, figure it out.
And those pieces never made the air, ever.
I was used to that. They were like, here's something humiliating to do that we probably won't use.
So,
then the rest of the questions
Wrong question.
Pointless.
Where will the Ozzfest go next? Is there still a future for this long-running roadshow? Well, that, it seems, is pretty much up to the fans.
Everything's got to have its 15 minutes. And I guess Ozzfest it's going to try and have its 15 years.
When the kids don't come, we'll go home. That's it.
I'm still Ozzy, the rock and roller. Rock and roll is my first love, and it's my last love.
Metal. Thanks. Somehow I got some tickets here, somehow I ended up here, but hey, it's going to be a great show, right?
I'm here to see anybody that rock and rolls, dude. Who are you here to see?
You?
Because it's concert of the century.
Just like jumping some pits, getting messed up, you know what I mean?
Ozzy Osbourne is the king. Ah! Or as he's now known as.
Z.
The following